Alright. Well, some more scary space adventures. So this is gonna be fun. Hey everybody, how's it going? So, things have been fine on my end. Just had a nice home-cooked dinner. It's raining outside, which means it's not as hot in my room, thank God. And we're gonna be playing some Outer Wilds, which is even better. So, last I recalled, we had just discovered that apparently on the lunar lookout, one of the guy that's on the moon, the Whistler, I forget his name, I forget their name off the top of my head. They had this lunar lookout where they noticed a harmonica signal from Feldspar, who's a guy that who was one of the astronauts that vanished from the solar system. Nobody's able to find them. And they just said, like, okay, this is weird. I'm seeing Feldspar's harmonica be played on Timber Hearth. So I was like, okay, that's bizarre. Went to Timber Hearth. Found that there was a dark bramble seed as a crater in there, which is not good. And thanks to some directions, I learned that I ought to shoot my scout into the seed, which I did. And honestly, I feel dumb because I forgot about it when I did it in Dark Bramble before, but that's besides the point. Found that Feldspar is in Dark Bramble. Because each of those seeds, for some reason, is like a pocket dimension within a pocket dimension within a pocket dimension. Like they're all connected into Dark Bramble itself. So that means I'm going to have to go back in there if I want to talk to Feldspar because they're still alive. So that's going to be a very interesting venture. Like, I have other leads I can do, but this is, like, the strongest because Feldspar did a lot in the star system before they got caught in Dark Bramble somehow. So, if I can find them and talk to them, I can probably learn a lot about the other planets, like how to get through Giant Deep's current, how to get to the stun station, all those things. So... And you know what? What a better way to start off a stream than ripping the Band-Aid of fear off. So, yeah. I don't know where Dark Bramble is right now. But, we're gonna see. Dark Bramble seed. Okay. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim it at the seed. I launch my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. All right. Oh, this is gonna suck. All right. So what I'm wondering is, would it be better if I search for Feldspar using the signal or using using the signal of his harmonica or the scout? I mean, they're not moving, so I'm gonna assume probably the signal will work just fine. That's not the thing. There it is. Yep. Oh man, this is not going to be fun. Alright, once I reach into Dark Bramble, gotta turn on the signal scope and just keep going. Match velocity. Too far, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far. I went too fast. Oops. Well, that's just a peachy way to start the stream off, huh? Oops. Statue probably just saw that and they were like, dude, what the hell was that? Yeah, that was my bad. I was going too fast and I didn't lock on and match velocity in time. All right. What a peachy way to start the stream off, huh? I immediately crash. All right, where is it? There it is. All right. Okay, since the sun's that way, I think I feel safe with autopilot. But yeah, I hope all of you are doing well. I've been fine, you know, just doing my things on prepping streams and scheduling things out, checking on my classes, making sure my grades are all right, which they are. They're okay. I'm like, ideally I wish I probably did a tad better, but what can you do? There was just some general miscommunication over well, not miscommunication. I didn't proofread myself with one particular assignment, and I didn't proofread myself very well on one of my assignments, and my grade suffered for it. But I'm not in the red or anything. I'm okay. Okay, they're that way. Okay, the question is that an anglerfish or a pocket dimension? Okay. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Okay, pocket dimension. Wait, what are these other signals? Wait, why are there 3 of these signals going up? What? Okay, well, that's pointing that way. Just keep along the ground. Keep along the ground. All right, let me take a look. Nothing below me. Okay. God, this place nerves the shit out of me. Okay. Is this it? This seems to be it. Right? Yes? Maybe? I see no other lights. Match velocity. I see a blue light over there. Yes, this is it. Okay. Okay, got it. Now, wait, can I roll my ship? Better. That's better. Okay. God damn, that almost made me sweat as much as my Ring Fit Adventure workout today. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's been here in... oh, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. You're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling. Well, fuck off, dude. What do you expect? You vanished you were just gone. Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and they needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, so I think, hey, let's give it a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd, massive, interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, and when I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I'd ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts barking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. Not freed, that's not the word. I camped out here where I crashed at first, found this skeleton later. Great find, would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. I can't believe you didn't die. You know, in the old ways, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days, I'm used to it. Anyways, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't, fire's not going anywhere. Anything else? How'd you get to Giant Deep's core? Giant Deep's core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yet yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. So he's not wanting to trade info with me? Come on, dude. I just navigated my way in here twice. All right. Where's your ship? Not far from here. Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyway. Alright, what else? What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing out on the vine and eating a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. That's actually pretty smart. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Okay. All right. How about what should I explore? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside, it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Alright, well, I found something. Lay it on me, hatchling. Found a seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Alright. What else do you have about... Okay, I found Nomai writing that says the anglerfish are blind. That was something we discovered when we took a look at the skeleton, or the fossil in Ember Twin. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to deal with them could have been used with a bit more thought behind it. Ah well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Okay, so nothing else that's new. Ah, shit. Alright. Duplicate signal. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so this one's looping in on itself. So this particular, seed loops in on itself. Interesting. Alright, well there aren't any other anglerfish here. So I'm gonna, I guess, follow his advice and check out that, I guess I'm gonna follow his advice and check out that, check out the remnants of his ship at this tail end here. God, this droning music is nervous for me. Really not fun. Okay. But I have a safe spot to go back to. Can I repair his ship? Ah! Not a good idea to go near it. Okay, yeah, bad idea to go near it. That shot me off in a... That veered me off. Alright. So, tail end of the anglerfish, huh? That doesn't really tell me anything, Feldspar. Unless he meant, like, down this way. No, this is where this is how I found him. Bones. Yes, I found Feldspar. Yeah, turns out he was exploring into Dark Bramble because he was just curious about it, and they ended up getting trapped in here because their ship crashed. And I can't go, and I don't really feel like it'd be safe to go near their ship at this time because I nearly just got veered off into a completely different direction because of that. So, I'm trying to figure out what they meant with the tail end of this. Because the only thing that's there is your ship, is their ship, so I don't know what they were referring to. And of course, like the jackass they are, they decide to go like, oh no, I don't think it'd be right for me to tell you how I got into Giant Steep's core. That'd be cheating. It's like, thanks, buddy. Thanks. That... like, aren't we supposed to be collaborative about our efforts into learning about our solar system? Alright. So... okay, so... tells me it's like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that was a big hollow vine. Take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish. So they're telling me to go into the vine. I can't fit my ship in there, so I have to walk. Ever take the bus, dude? Yeah, like, come on, man. Wouldn't you appreciate a good space bus? And I can't pinpoint my location on here because of how weird the space is in this spot. I mean, there aren't any anglerfish, so there's no real danger in that. It's just being set adrift in a space that has no gravity and is completely devoid of vision. Ugh. Ever take the bus? Oh, IRL. I mean, besides for school, no. I've never ridden on anything like a metro or a... wait, no, I lied. I did ride on a metro bus when I went to New York for like a summer vacation thing. And that was fine. You know, the bus was comfortable. But as an adult, no. I have not ridden a bus in like a long while. Okay, let's hover my ship like this. Okay. Okay. Whoops, there goes gravity. Yeah. Please just don't give me anything that's gonna make me piss myself, please. I can't handle that right now. I just started stream. I don't want to sweat more than my Ring Fit workout allows me. Snap back to reality. Yeah. If something appears, I will actually just meditate and restart the loop. Like, full stop. Wait, where am I going? What the hell? Oh. I just got spat back out. Oh, wait, no. I wasn't spat back out. I'm being transported. GoldenEye barrels? Yeah. Okay, so right now I'm in a lost woods situation like in Zelda. I'm getting spit back out in different areas. Okay, yeah, so all that served as was just a loop. Well, I don't know what he thought that would accomplish, but... I don't know what they thought that would accomplish, but... I mean... That was neat. I did it. All right. So I did the thing you recommended. Weird intensely, throw a seed, much bigger. Hey, so... Okay. Wait. If you like this game, you'll love Iron Lung. I am liking this game. It's just... there are bits of it that really make me nervous, and this was one of them. Being in a space like this where it's like no visibility and you're just floating and you have no senses of where you are or where you're going, that shit fucking is it shooketh me. Ugh. All right, so wait. Walk and see where it ends. If you want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish, yeah, I did that. Ugh, my God. Ugh. So that didn't really accomplish anything. Going down the vines, all that did was just loop me back here. So it seems like dark bramble seeds come in, they latch onto a planet and then break it apart, and then those seeds create vines that have pocket dimensions in them that just kind of loop into themselves. So the space is bigger, but it just kind of keeps looping and looping. And so this is the originating seed of dark bramble. Like this is the seed that makes up dark bramble. So yeah, and I don't know how to get out of here. Like, going back the way I came, I don't think that's gonna work. And I have no way of checking the status of the sun. So let's recap our info here. Feldspar, Hollow Vine. What? Feldspar is alive. They crashed their ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Feldspar hinted that a secret reaching the core of Giant's Deep lies at the end of a hollow vine they crashed in their ship into. To find Feldspar's ship, I'll want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. Okay, but I did that. I went inside. So, all right. Things are starting to connect a little bit. Actually, in the event that I crash into anything, I should have my suit on. I'm gonna see if I can fit my ship into that vine. Alright, so they gave me a hint, but they aren't telling me outright. Which sucks, but what can you do? And probably because their ship is sparking so much, I can't... I probably won't be able to fit my ship in there, right? I can! Aha! Alright. Well, now I feel safer with my ship in here. Oh, wait. No, I can't fit it. Ugh. Fucking peachy. So somehow they ended up here probably from Giant's Deep. That's what I think. They ended up here somehow from Giant's Deep. Alright, let's try that again. Can't get out? No, I can get out. The issue is that like I already went through this and all it did was just loop me back here. Like, unless I missed something. Did I miss something? I mean, there aren't any anglerfish here, so it's not like I'm gonna be in danger unless something happens. Alright. Come on. Wait. Why am I... Wait. Oh! Oh! I'm in the interloper! Okay. Trip 4, question mark? Entry number, I'm gonna say not 1. Don't get blocked. I'll try not to. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa-ho, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Ugh, this thing just tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what's in there tastes any better. So the interloper... Oh, so the interloper has a dark bramble seed in it. That was the weird energy signal those Nomai were finding. And when those two Nomai were searching into the crevice, this is where they ended up. Well, I guess that makes sense why they vanished. So these dark bramble seeds have kind of been pain in the ass to this solar system. Okay, so I'm now in this. So what did Feldspar mean by these will be useful like at Giant's Deep? Oh, hello. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this, even if you are dying. It would be too sad if it were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulating for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay. So yeah, I'm now on the interloper. Wait. Oh, no, I'm not. Well, the sun's about to explode, but... Oh, I'm on a shard of the planet that Dark Bramble destroyed. Ah, that explains it. Interesting. So how does this relate to... Okay, so the jellyfish insulates electricity. But how does that help me with the core of Giant's Deep? I'm confoozled. Maybe in another loop I'll ask Feldspar about that, since I made it here. I'm just getting more questions after questions, huh? There's a canteen. Actually, I don't know if they made merch, but honestly, a flask like this would be kind of cool for the devs to consider for merch. Just saying. So yeah, the sun's now gone supernova. I can hear it. So yeah, from the sounds of it... So from what it seems like... It seems like the jellyfish will be needed to get into the core. Does that mean... That probably means I have to hover around one, right? I don't know. Ah! I'm gonna do that each time I get caught in the big thing. Okay, so let's review the notes we got once we get into the ship. But yeah, okay, so it wasn't just a loop. So how the hell did I... Alright. Okay. Alright. Sun's going supernova. Oh yeah, the observatory exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics really is more Hornfell's domain. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the notes here. Because... So, from what I'm gathering, it sounds like I may need to hover my ship around the jellyfish at Giant's Deep. Frozen jellyfish. Feldspar documented their attempt to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulating from electricity. So, taking that into account, if I go to Giant's Deep, that likely means I use the jellyfish to get to the core. Because I saw what the core looked like. It was essentially like this big electric ball. So, actually, I wonder what will happen if I go and tell the observatory person about the supernovas that keep happening. Like, what will happen if I tell them that? I want to go tell them. Oh, hey. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. I found feldspar. You found feldspar? And they're in Dark Bramble? Stars above, this is wonderful news. Thank you for finding them. That feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship and return here is incredibly feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gosan and have them prepare a ship. It really should be Gosan who brings feldspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. Was there something else you needed? Founding members of the Outer Wilds. Hey, I was just about to come and find you. Look. You gotta see this. This Nomai statue's eyes are open. They, used to be closed. Probably should have started with that, and now they're open. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Someone should tell Gabro, or maybe Rybeck. Oh, stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Well, how about I need to go to the... Is that the person that was at the telescope? Yeah. So, I guess I can't tell them, hey man, hey bro, the sun's going supernova really fast. What can we do about that? Okay. Got 2 geysers here, but I don't think I can do anything with those. Alright, so now okay, so it wasn't the interloper that I ended up at. It was just on a shard of the planet that got busted. And that was somebody's scout. Now. Well, let's go to Giant's Deep and see what we can do there. Like, let's observe what can be seen from inside the ship. Because I don't know if if I, in my suit, have to be under the, jellyfish, or if my ship can be. Okay. Now, what I wonder also, because we also still have those other two modules that that are in this probe launcher. So maybe I can take a look at those too. All right, and then there we go, nice and landed. Because yeah, those parts are broken off and they're just gone. Trying to figure out. Okay, so we had 3 module spots. One had that big observatory that I took a look at. This one is utterly decimated. There is nothing left of it. This one was the... Which one was this? Control module. Take a look. Yeah, this was the one with the big observatory that I got all that nice rich knowledge from. And then of course we suddenly get music here. And there's no new details regarding this either, as far as I know. Because all this really does is document the launcher and its trajectory. Yeah. So something in Ash Twin caused, like, a signal from the Ash Twin project was sent to this thing to cause it to launch the probe. So... Because, like, we bring it over here, and now it's in complete disrepair. Oh, hello. So let me take a look at this again. Damage report, severe structure. Intact, no structural damage. Viewpoint window fractured. Missing. Probe tracking module. Is that the... No, it wouldn't be one of the bits that... Yeah. So this documents the launch, which happens each time I wake up. Maybe that was it, that bulky bit that flew off. Launch request received. Received data from probe. Structure compromised, damage to multiple modules detected. So I think one of those the one of the things that flew off is that probe that I'm missing, the module that tracks the probe. Problem is, I have no goddamn idea how to look for that thing. Nary a clue at all. This was where the probe was. And this is missing. Oh, hello. Stabilize. Stabilize. Let's get it launched onto the glass. And there's no way of me getting in there. Wait. No, I think there is. If I can just get to my ship. If I can just get to my ship, then I should be able to, I should hopefully be able to loop around and figure out how to get to that. All right. Let's get to my ship, and then we can figure this out. Man, there are a lot of mysteries layered into this place. A lot of mysteries. Now. Okay. That's gotten. Let's grab that. Alright. Control module. So this is what it looked like before it got busted up. Let's put that down. Hopefully my ship stays in place, right? Okay, it's staying in place, so that's good. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, that was the spot that I just launched the scout into. Probe tracking. Alright, what does it look like? Okay, cylindrical. Unless... Oh no, this is it. This is the probe tracker. Alright, what have we got here? Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. Who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Womp womp. Oops. Oops. Okay. So one of the modules straight up is gone. And I'm currently in the control module, or in the tracking module, I think. Malo, my bet Malo, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. Am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Honey, I find it so hot the way you make your adjustments for probe cannons. Okay, so from the sounds of it, they were too eager. They were some eager McBeavers, and they decided, yeah, you know, it doesn't matter if the orbital probe cannon ends up getting broken a little bit. That's fine. We're searching for something as old as if not older than the universe itself. You know, like what's the harm? What's the harm in some plausible destruction of decades worth of construction work? All right, let's take a look here. Okay, that's the launch module. The probe tracking module is what's gone, though. The launch module is badly damaged, but its protection pool is still intact, or projection pool. A Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only need to fire the probe once. A Nomai named Privet countered that they couldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Uh-oh. Agneslona? Yeah, indeed, hot Imagine that's the next, like, OnlyFans trending video topic, is, like, hot calculations. That's like, the title of the next, like, orange and black website video. I don't know. Done a lot already? Yes, I have. I've done my fair share, I'd say. I met Feldspar. I went into the frozen jellyfish area. That's what I just did. And I managed to, I guess, kind of parse how I'm supposed to get to Giant's Deep's core, but I don't know if I have to be out of my ship for it or not. In fact, that's what I was going to check before I came over here to the orbital probe cannon. Yeah, baby, now we find the square root of mx times b. Ugh! That's the sound made. Oh God, finding prime numbers in this equation. Ugh. Oh, that does it for me. Let's see. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. Reported as missing. I saw the probe tracking module, the Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. Okay, it ended up in Giant's Deep. All right, well, looks like I have to go down there anyway. All right. Oh boy. So, yeah, what you missed, Agneslona? Is that how you pronounce the name? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I went into Giant's Deep, or I went into Dark Bramble. I talked to Feldspar. I sweat bullets. Agnes is fine? Okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know. So I went into Dark Bramble, talked to Feldspar for a while. Okay, that's the current. There's the jellyfish. then those jellyfish aren't going to harm me. They're not the anglerfish. I'll be safe, I think. Relatively. Maybe. God. I recently learned about the term for fear of large bodies of water, and I think that I may have that. Because with dark, or even just like spaces that are huge and very like deep in their structure, it like, ugh. If they ever come after you, just call SpongeBob. Yeah, because sadly, you know, they are not my little squishies from Finding Nemo. All right, I'm gonna launch my scout. Up. Oops. Anything is safer than the fish? Yeah. Okay. So how the hell did... Wait, but that doesn't solve... That doesn't solve the mystery about how I'm supposed to get under the current to the core. Unless I'm supposed to go into that giant water spout, the one that basically is top dog water spout in this whole planet. Because all these smaller ones are essentially just because all these smaller ones just launch the rocks up, and the big one has just stayed in place pretty much this whole time. I'm just getting my bearings by looking ahead. Okay. Well, that just launched it to space. Sounds to me like I may have to locate that, that big cyclone after all. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna drink a little water, because I just went through a lot in this 1 hour of stream. Holy hell. Ugh. Like, seeing that, just seeing the low visibility in such a massive space alone made me feel a pit open in my stomach. Like, it just... I don't do well when areas of space, or just any kind of large space ends up, just, I don't know. Where am I? Oh, I was caught in the clouds. Okay. I wonder if anything changes if I talk to the astronaut that's around. Okay. All right. So, there's the big cyclone, but I don't know if that's the problem solver here. Is that the problem solver? Where's the core thing from Giant's Deep? Quantum moon stuff, that's things I can figure out later. Lakebed cave, quantum signal, yeah. Sunless city, took a look at all that. Gabbro's Island, Lunar Lookout, Ryvet Camp, Ocean's Depths. Let's take a look. Gabbro says there's a strong current beneath the surface of the ocean that prevents anything from sinking below it. The Nomai on the construction yard saw something sink beneath the water current, which they'd previously thought was impossible. Feldspar found a way. So, what? Do I go back to Feldspar and tell him, hey man, what was with the jellyfish? Or tell them, hey man, hey person, what's up with the jellyfish? Because what they showed me, or what they kind of told me, is that you need to be near those jellyfish to get into the core, because those things are able to resist electricity. But how do I even get past the current, though? That's the thing. Like, that's the issue. Do I go into the... Oh. Oh, God! Can I help you remember something about one of those notes you read to me, or just sit quiet? Ouch. Well, first off, that was a new island I just saw. I'd never seen that island before. I would indeed like a hint about the notes, about a note I just read that I may or may not have missed. I would indeed like a note about that. Not any kind of deep explanation, just a little something, a little something. All right, so that was a new island I saw, right? I don't think that was one I'd been to on that planet. All right, well, part of me thinks that I've gotten enough hints as I can about Giant's Deep. So something involving one of the notes I read, huh? Because the only way I'm going to learn about the probe tracking module is by going under the current. Alright. But yeah, I think that was a new island I just found, right? Because it had like some kind of tall structure that I'd never seen before. Okay, that's the ship. In the note that states the Nomai dropped something beneath the current, when you read the Nomai wall that told the story, the Nomai also mentioned they figured out how. The Nomai wall that told the story. The Nomai also mentioned they figured out how. Yeah, wasn't it something involving one of the cyclones being able to push things through the current? Right? Wasn't that the thing that they mentioned? Well, this just crashed down, and I believe that's the island that Feldspar was on that had them be like, yes, I found the method. I am the method person. I found it. How to get into the core. And then they don't elaborate because they like to be a jerk off. And yes, that is a new island. Okay. So... I found that new island... Well, I saw that new island by essentially being dragged in to the gravity. So... Was I right, then? Is going into this one the right call? Yes, it is. It is the right call. I need to go back in there. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah. Sweet. Trying to navigate on a planet with 2 times gravity in a spaceship is not fun. Not fun. Alright. So this place is new. So what have we got here? We have a big-ass tower. No tape recorders as far as I see here. So now I'm in the eye of this big storm thing. And there's no use attempting to boost because I'm on 2 times gravity. Alright, what have we got here? Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Oh, so this is something that helps with the quantum moon. Okay. You know, this gravity, like, well thing as a mode of transportation has got to be the most terrifying thing possible. Because you're only just being pulled up with no real secure thing other than an artificial gravity pull. What have we got here? Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. What does that mean? There are no other notes. All these trees are dead. My ship's down there. Oh. Oh, okay. Seek the Wandering Arch. Okay. I'm assuming that this is the arch in question. Right? Oh, hello. God, how terrifying must that be that you just, like, you glance off the side for a second, something's not there anymore, when you swear to God it was there, and then suddenly it's, like, just randomly in front of you. It's like when Dio would activate the world in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA, and it's like no flashy animation or anything. He's just gone. All right, what have we got here? Okay, pedestal. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Yeah, I kind of liked that version. I do too. Arms just flop everywhere. Yeah. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA really should find a means of being able to get back in the popular sphere. It's not going to happen, but someday it may. Who knows? It's just the political upheaval of it, man. That killed it. That killed any prospect of it ever happening. It's kind of hard to believe that an anime made in the 90s was responsible for so much shit. Come on, Arch. Let's see. Yeah, I hate quantum so much. So glad it isn't real, but point ignoringly to micro-reality. Yeah. Although micro-reality probably would imply the idea of that one episode of Justice League Unlimited where Amazo is trying to track down Lex Luthor. Something I shared before in regards to my liking of the DC animated universe. Where the hell's the Arch? Okay. Theory that it's over. Damn it. Is there any kind of... Okay, there's an unknown shard that's really far off. Come on, game. But yeah, quantum stuff... Let's face it, sci-fi-esque kind of shows love to use quantum as a word to explain away something that's just not really based in real science to some extent, or something that's so far into the pseudoscience sphere that it just that there would be no real physical explanation for it. They like to do that for a particular reason. Man, imagine math class behind that. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the same as being able to predict a random number generator, but with an object. Be a very difficult major. Yeah, you probably need a master's just to be qualified to go into that major. Honestly, this is probably the best explanation of quantum I've seen, including how freaky reality is. Yeah, I would say that. This is probably the best way that I've seen the word quantum as a pseudoscience used in a piece of media. It's just more often than not, quantum's thrown around a little fast and loose for my liking. Like, not to say that media that uses it a whole lot is wrong. It's just, or that it's worse off because of it. It's just, it kind of sours the taste of any real grounding of reality that a sci-fi media piece has, just so that I can try and explain something away. I don't know. There's just some things that you don't explain and some things you do. That's how I see this. How's the sun? Okay, it's going well. How the hell am I meant to... Because the second I turn any corners, it immediately vanishes. Oh, you are dead on there. I wasn't disagreeing. I was just saying this game was the exception to the rule. Yeah, and I agree about that. I just think I just think that if someone wants to ground their science fiction story in reality, there's better methods other than, you know, let's make it all quantum. You know, like use the word quantum for everything. Aha. You see that move? You see that move? Using the scout to keep it within eye shot? Because technically as a camera, it's within eye shot? Yeah. I remembered that much from a Weeping Angels episode of Doctor Who. Yeah. The episode in question that I'm referring to is one where they trapped a weeping angel and they were encasing it in this one isolation spot with cameras pointed at it constantly and people on like a round clock lookout on it. I don't know how, I don't remember. I think it managed to escape by like going through one of the monitors that they had out. I don't know. I don't have much remembrance of Doctor Who from my time watching it. I watched it a lot. I just don't remember a lot from it. Okay, what have we got? The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh, that's not fun. So they don't... Okay, so if they don't naturally meet, then how am... Oh! I know! Where's the arch? Come on, game, don't stutter. Wait, I may have been wrong on that idea. FNAF reference. Would that have been a FNAF reference? No, it wouldn't have. I think that episode aired way before FNAF came out. Because FNAF came out in like 2014, I think. Right? I don't know. It would have been hilarious if that was the case, if that was the intended reference. Also, yeah. Ah, shit, it vanished on me. Come on. There we go. Oh, fucking... How am I supposed to get up to that if it's not going to stay while... Oh, man, my game is not liking how things are running. My game is not liking the way things are right now. That's bizarre. Let's go... Anti-aliasing, smooths out, jagged. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. SMA is more precise and higher quality, but FXA is faster, rendering cost low. Amount of detail in waves and lightning, quality of water. I'm not too concerned about the lightning effect. Prevents screen tearing by synchronizing the game's frame rate with the monitor's refresh rate. Okay, that I'm going to keep on. Shadows cast by lights. I'm going to put that at medium. Calculates ambient occlusions. The soft shadows when objects are close to each other. I don't care about that. Water quality, keep that. Actually, let's have the shadows on low. Okay, let's see if that helps. Oh, God. Come on, video game. There we go. Had to do a little walk backwards. Okay. So what have we got here? This is the last one, but we made it harder. How's the sun? Okay, it's gone red. Wait until one's below. Yeah, that's what I want. FYI, this tower is one of the most frustrating puzzles of the game for a lot of people. You're actually moving rather quickly through it.
It's 'cause it's 'cause my brain's massive, guys.
I make up for the lack of massive dumpy with larger puzzle brain. Kind of.
Come on! Ah, you fucker!
My Smash Brothers directional input didn't work. Come on. Come on, I had that. You guys saw that. I had it. Come on. Man. Ow. Because, I mean, it is just mostly like trying to manipulate an object that randomly vanishes when it's out of sight. So what's the best way to keep it in sight? Use the scout. Right? Like, unless... Yeah. So... I had it earlier, and it just didn't want to cooperate. No, it was where I needed it. Come on, get back over there. There we go. Yeah. Look at me. Okay. Sweet. All right, we made it through. So I'm assuming this revolves around the quantum moon, which will be nice to hear. Oh, hey, Shard. Okay, so what have we got here? We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay. Well... So that's So all that was like a trial by, that was like an initiation sequence for people that wanted to go to the quantum moon. Alright. Well, that was enlightening to learn about that, but I don't know how that helps me get underwater. Okay. Maybe if I head back to the construction yard. Tower of Quantum Trials. Okay. This tower held knowledge and Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey, observing a quantum object, observing an image of an image of a quantum object. These are the same. The Nomai called this the ritual of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Okay. I didn't expect to run into the quantum stuff when I came here, but you know what? I'll take it. Now, maybe you should review your notes about the tornado experiment we were talking about earlier. Do you have the info? Let me take a look. Eye signal locator, Southern Observatory. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones with the Nomai used to send components into orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. So I need to find a counterclockwise cyclone. See, I do that, but I have one small issue. I can't tell which of the cyclones are going in clockwise or in counterclockwise. That's the issue that I'm having here. So, all right. So now I know what to look for. I just don't know how to tell. So those are clockwise, 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 clockwise. Ah, counterclockwise. Okay, I'm seeing it now. All right. Well, sadly, I'm gonna die soon, so, I may as well just let the time loop reset so that I can go about this with a fresher, start. Hey, Time Pal. Nice weather we're having, huh? Wait, have I used that one before? I found something. I found what happened to the orbital probe. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Figured out why? Over-enthusiasm. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate and Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word. But it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's a freaky image. Oh, that's creepy. Bye-bye, sun. Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Just like the planet goes dark completely. And then the sun's just boom. And it's just complete darkness until the solar eclipse, or until the supernova. That's it. Until the supernova comes in. Ah! But you know what? We learned a lot. We learned a lot on that one. We learned some stuff about quantum things. And I got to display my puzzle solving skills. Yeah, I'm doing the Beavis scream each time I die by supernova. That was a great shriek. That was a great screech. Thanks, I learned it from Beavis and Butthead. Like, it specifically that bit where Beavis and Butthead are looking at somebody on like an elliptical exercise equipment, And then Beavis is like, spandex, because they're staring at the person's ass. But then they turn out to be like a man with long hair, and then Beavis goes, ah! That's where I got that from. Okay, so now that we know that I'm looking for counterclockwise cyclones, let's head back to Giant's Deep and take a look for some cyclones. Actually, what I should also do is put my suit on in case I need to leave in the water. There we go. But yeah, that's usually my general screech of distress. Oh shit. Okay. So I'm looking for counterclockwise cyclones. Clockwise, 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 clockwise. There it is. All right. I'm in the deep. I've made it through. Okay. I'm not seeing... There it is. Nope, that's... Wait, is that an island? That's an island. Where's the module that I needed to find? Also, wait, if I'm at the core now, how am I... Wait, do I need to be out of my ship to do this? Is that what this is? Do I need to be out of my ship to get with the jellyfish? I'm a little distressed about this. What? I'm a little confused. What happens if I touch a jellyfish with my ship? Okay. Note to self, don't do that. Unless... Wait, it went in. Oh, my ship's electricity just went out. So... Wait. Well, there goes my ship. Well, that was very sudden. Reactor damage, not good. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Ugh. Okay, so I know how to get through the current, but that wasn't where the module was. At least I don't think it... No, it wasn't. So it's under the surface, but not in the current. So I'm trying to think here. Because the electricity from Feldspar's ship caused me to fly out from, like, completely veer off from it when I did it in Dark Bramble. So what I'm trying to figure out is, with those jellyfish, do I throw my scout into the core? That might be it. That might be what I have to do. I wonder if I can match velocity underwater. That might be what I need to do. I'm trying to piece this together in my head. But first I'm gonna drink some water, because that gave me a good start. My ship exploding and killing me. Oh, okay. Now, I know what to look for, and I know what I'm also looking for in the sense of the module. So, if the module had just exploded off, it likely did not end up in the current at all. So, I just have to search underwater until I find it, from the sounds of it. And those jellyfish, if I don't touch them, they don't damage me. Literally, the only fear that I have right now is just me trying to not be a wuss about going into the water and being essentially just floating. Fear of floating in large bodies of water like that. Tim Curry's It would be ashamed. All right. So that's the current. Where is that module? God damn, I have no visibility in there. Like, none at all. I think you feel about water the way I feel about the sand planet when I am in the cave. So uncomfortable, get me out. Yeah. And the thing is that I'm fine when it comes to swimming in things like rivers and lakes, but I don't know, man. There's the ocean. It can get you. Deep ocean waters can make you feel a little frightened, especially with low visibility like this. All right, so I'm essentially trying to find where that module fell. So where did the module fall? Did it fall in the core? Because if there was nobody in it, then it probably sank, right? Very weird. But yeah, part of the other problem that I have when it comes to deep ocean stuff is that we don't really know what's in the depths of our ocean, like the deepest parts still. And we are still kind of getting on the fact of trying to figure out what that is. So I guess just that typical fear of the unknown situation is just a little too strong. Okay, that's the ship of the other astronaut. Those are the cyclones. They'll spit me out into space if I go near them. Yeah, I can't seem to find that, I can't seem to find that module. Let me double check the notes on my monitor. Ocean depths. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I saw the probe tracking module through Nomai's projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. It is in the core. Okay. Well, I can't go in the core. So my best possibility right now is to get down there and launch my scout. If my scout doesn't short circuit or something. All right. Clockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. Here we go. Kerplunk. Oh. So, wait, then what's all that stuff that's over? Alright. Alright, so that's the construction yard. So where's the module then? Don't go, no, don't go down. Don't go down, ship. No. Bad ship. Don't go near the giant plasma ball. It's not the kind of conversation piece that you think it is in your living room. Yeah, I think I remember hearing some astrophysics and oceanology guys talking and saying that we know more and continue to learn more about space, including distance per star systems, than we do about our oceans. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so how am I supposed to find this module from this ship? I can't seem to get around to it, because all I see is jellyfish. Bad ship? Yeah, I saw it. Where is the module? Because, like, my guy says, yeah, my person says, yeah, I saw it underwater when I looked through the projection pool. So, where is it? Purple electricity, so that would suggest it's here. I assume you're thinking out loud and not asking. If I am legitimately stumped enough, I will ask, because I'm kind of unsure what my... Like, I know what I'm looking for, but I just don't know where it is specifically, because this planet's all water. I don't know where specifically in terms of coordinates. And despite the fact that there seems to look... That looks like coral that's in the core. But it's not. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost on this. I have my headlights on, but it's so murky I can't see anything. Alright. Okay, you have a misconception. That is not helping. Okay, what is my... Alright, what is... That plasma ball is not the core. It's not? Wait, if it's not the core and I still haven't gotten to the core, then how am I supposed to get past this, huh? Only thing I can think of is hitting jellyfish with my scout. But I can't go near the jellyfish. If I do, then I get electrocuted. I mean, unless I just go ahead and dive in with my ship. Right? I hope that's not it. Because won't that cause my reactor to go? And launching my scout's not doing anything. Because as soon as it gets close enough, it just veers off. Because, like, the thing is that the reason why I was able to get near the jellyfish that was dead was because, one, it was dead, and two, it didn't have electricity coursing. You will have to get out of your ship. You may have to die a few more times before you figure it out. I'm going to stay silent for a while now and let you puzzle it out. Alright, so I have to get out of my ship for this. I have to get under the jellyfish's cap. I have to get under a jellyfish to do it. That's the deal. All right, so let's find a jellyfish that's still not quite close enough to it yet. And I think I know what it is. I have to wait for them to be far enough from the core to be not conducting any electricity. And then once they're close by, I'll be within the cap, because the cap's the one bit that isn't getting electrocuted. If I can... I mean, unless I risk it and just get electrocuted anyway. All right. Here we go. Actually, yeah, having my flashlight on is not helping me here. This is so nerve-wracking. No, 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 no. Don't get out of the, don't get, no, not the current, no. So how am I supposed to do this? Do I just like pop into its cap? Do I pop into its Yankee with no brim? No, that is not the method. I'm somehow not dead. Do I go up from under? But then, won't I get... Up? Well... Okay. Well, it will involve the jellyfish. I just don't know how I'm supposed to get near enough to them to do what I need to do. Because once the jellyfish are already charged with electricity. So going over to them, all that's doing is just getting me electrocuted. So how the fuck am I supposed to... How am I supposed to get close enough to one where I can get into its cap? Because that's what Feldspar kind of hinted me towards. That the jellyfish... the innards of the jellyfish, the cap, are insulated from the electricity. So I guess I have to hide out in there, kind of like... I don't know, like that one Star Wars scene where the creature gets cut open and you have to be in there for warmth, but... How am I supposed to do that while it's charged with electricity? Because all that's accomplishing is me just getting zapped and my UI going away. And this is the last thing on this web that I need to figure out. So... Is it like the... I'm wondering if it's like the situation in Ember Twin, where you just need to make it there fast enough for the jellyfish to not be charged. But... The gears in my head are spinning right now trying to figure this out, because... Alright, Feldspar got in, used the jellyfish, insulated from electricity. But how? How were they able to get into the jellyfish, or at least close enough to the jellyfish, unless the spot that the jellyfish enter become void of electricity. Such a funny and very random SW reference. I don't know what SW is. Like maybe the brief moment where a jellyfish enters the core, like that area becomes safe enough. Oh, Star Wars? Oh. Sorry. So, fun fact that about me that you ought to know, I am not a Star Wars fan in any capacity. In fact, the only movie that I've seen is the one, like the first one of the new trilogy. That and some of that 3D Clone Wars cartoon from Cartoon Network. Those are my only real on-screen exposures to Star Wars. I have not seen any of the original trilogy nor the prequels. So any reference I make is just stuff I've absorbed through cultural osmosis. Because let's face it, Star Wars is too much of a media empire to not get spoilers of. Like it's one of the new certainties in life. Death and taxes. Weebs latching onto anything and watching onto a new best girl of the season, depending on the anime, and Star Wars spoilers. Like those like you can't go through life without hearing about Star Wars. It is a logistic impossibility. Unless you're like a hermit that lives in like the frontier areas of Alaska, you are probably not going to go through life without being aware of Star Wars. But okay, so as I was saying, that is remarkably specific for someone who hasn't seen it. Kudos. Again, some specific scenes end up getting parodied a bunch. It was mostly because of the Family Guy Star Wars episodes. Specific reference, yeah. Because I can't think of any other comparison for that, but it looks like what I had in mind was not the case. So, like, unless the spot that the jellyfish go into is safe for a brief moment, or if all of the jellyfish go in and that nullifies the electric field, no, that wouldn't make sense. Unless the jellyfish act as lightning rods, and they just absorb all the electricity. But then I'd have to wait for all of them to go in, and I wouldn't know unless the core goes like completely dark. I'm turning into Sigmire again from Dark Souls. Drink a little water to ponder this. Because this is a puzzle. This is probably a bigger puzzle for me than the quantum room. Because those were more straightforward. All right. Let's think. So the jellyfish, they hover around the core, and then they pop in and out on occasion. And their bodies are constantly charged with electricity, so me or my ship can't go anywhere near them. Unless I feel like having my electricity shut off or my reactor exploding. So if I can't go near the jellyfish, but they keep sinking into the core because they can take the electricity, that may be it. I may have to wait until most of, if not all of them, go into the core to be able to get through. Like that may be it. That may have to be it. I've been spending a lot of time trying to ponder this and make it and figure out what I'm supposed to do. I'm not even sure if that is the solution. I mean, it's something, but I don't know if that's it. If waiting for all of them to to absorb the electricity is the right call. Alright. Clockwise, 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 clockwise. There it is. Alright. Back in here again. Now, I'm safe so long as I've matched velocity. I'm not safe so long as I've matched velocity. Planet's core is too heavy. Okay, cool. So I do have to get out of my ship for it. So I have to get out of my ship in order to go in. It's just, I'm not getting how I'm supposed to go in if I can't be near the jellyfish. So there goes one. And I can see the currents of the electricity in its tentacles as it goes down there. So how am I supposed to do this? Because I'm dealing with a balancing act of having to keep myself from going into the electric ball and keeping myself from getting outside of the current and having to hop back in here. So, what am I doing then, if not huddling into the jellyfish? Like, is there a point where all of them go in and completely just get rid of the electricity, or you will have to give it out of your ship? May have to do a few more times before you figure it out. Let's observe this a little bit. So the jellyfish goes in, it absorbs the electricity, then it just kind of roots it. It goes down for a bit and then comes back up. And then after a little bit, the jellyfish then resurface out of the core. It's still a hazard, though, because I can't even get my scout in there. So what the hell am I supposed to do? And there's still one jellyfish that's kind of the shy one in class that's just like, come on, it's your turn off the diving board. And the jellyfish is like,
Oh no, Mom, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get off the diving board. Deep water's scary.
So I have to get out of my ship for it. But I don't know how I'm supposed to... Like, unless the red spots are like a dead space in the electricity. Is that it? Is that my window? The little red spaces? No, I don't think so. I am legitimately stumped. I'm stumped. I don't know what I'm doing. The hell did I hit? Oh, one of the islands. Okay, yeah. Even the scout can't go inside because it just veers off as soon as it taps anything. So, absorbing all the facts here... It has to do with the jellyfish being able to resist the electricity. It doesn't, like, so I was wrong. You know, if enough of them go down, the electricity doesn't go away. I'm just still puzzled, Angie. I'm still stumped. I'm trying to figure this out. So the jellyfish go down and they just stay there for a little bit and then come back up. I can't go near the jellyfish because then I'll just get electrocuted. So I do have to get out of my ship, and I do have to do something with the jellyfish. And I can't get under the jellyfish to go up because that's the same problem. I'll get electrocuted and veer off. On top of that, they go down and up pretty quickly, so I can't figure... So it's not like the Statue Island situation on this planet where it was like, oh, just go in from under and then get to the spot. What happened when you... What happened when you tried? So when I got near the jellyfish, when I was out of my ship, I got electrocuted, and I lost my UI for a second before it came back. One of the solutions I initially thought was maybe it's because the jellyfish are charged with electricity. I thought, oh, maybe if I just go to a spot where there isn't electricity, I'll be good. So I just go near the cap. Nope. So what I'm currently trying to figure out is, what do I do with the jellyfish outside of my ship that gets me into that core? Because I can't go near them with my ship or outside my ship, because that just results in electricity damaging. And all this is accomplishing is just me going in circles on this. I'm not sure how to give a hint here that isn't more, that there isn't more of the answer. That isn't most of the answer. I may have to put a pin in this then, because I clearly am not getting what the game's putting in front of me. Yeah, I think I have to put a pin in this. Because I can't touch the jellyfish, and if I go into that core, it will be immediate death. So... And since I looked around the planet and there still was no sign of the module, I'm only going to assume that the module is in there. So, yeah. It looks like I will have to put a pin in this last piece to the puzzle, so to speak. And yeah, I can't send it in hazardous spots because of the... Okay, so... The red indicates that something's going near it and coming out of it. That's what happened with my scout, and that's what's happening with these things. With the jellyfish. I mean... Yeah, I'm stumped on this one. At least the music's nice. That's the silver lining in this. At least I'm liking this ambient music that's playing, trying to figure this out. So it seems the core reacts to electricity, or at the very least conductive objects that are going near it. That's what that red is indicating. Like, objects that are conducting electricity, it turns red, and then if it's not going to handle the energy, it just shoots it out, as what happens with electricity. Okay, I will say this, but I don't think it will be much help. All right, lay it on me. At this point, I'll take what I can get, because I am stumped with a capital ST umped. I don't even know how the sun's progress is, and I don't want to check it because I could end up getting pulled into the core. The puzzle involves you and the jellyfish, nothing else. Okay. I knew that much. I knew the jellyfish were going to be part of the solution, but that's the thing. I don't know how to get involved with the jellyfish without experiencing electricity. So it involves the jellyfish and me being out of my ship. How the fuck did Feldspar do this and survive? And he didn't, and they didn't have to deal with a time loop. He has a dead jellyfish and learned that. Well, the dead jellyfish can't help me here. I was like processing that statement. I was like, but that jellyfish was dead and it's encased in ice, so it's not going to help me here. These jellyfish are very alive and charged with electricity, so I can't go near them. But you know what? Again, at least I'm listening to some nice ambient music. I don't want to be rotating. I don't want to be just rotating, trying to figure this out, but I meant that he examined the jellyfish. While doing so, he learned something important about the jellyfish. Right, that all they were good for was insulating electricity. But the problem is, I can't go near them for that insulation to get down to the core. Because that's what they're doing here, you know? They're able to go down because they insulate. So I have to be near... Something has to involve the jellyfish in order for me to be insulated. Like their innards are. But I don't know how to do that unless I cut one open or something. But there's no combat in this game, so I can't even do that much. Yeah, I'm stumped. I've used as much of my mental prowess as I can, but I'm How did you enter the jellyfish on Bramble Hollow? Or on Dark Bramble? I just went up its tentacles and went into it. No, that can't be it! 'Cause if I could go into the... Wait, what? But those are... Dark Bramble, yeah. Wait, but those tentacles are electrically charged with electricity. I can't go near those. If I do, I'll veer off. Like, I'll get sent flying. Or swimming, I guess. What? But I mean, I haven't tried anything else. And if I veer into the core and die, then I guess that's just what happens. Like, I mean, the reason why it wasn't conducting electricity was because it was dead, and there wasn't any electricity for it to conduct. And I thought, like, my initial thinking was, okay, go to a jellyfish that's far enough away from the core, because maybe it won't be conducting electricity then. I was wrong. They're all conducting electricity. I mean, I did only just touch the cap of one, so maybe getting into the tendrils of it won't hurt. Heart? Unless those are the innards and those outer ones are the tentacles that conduct electricity. That might be it. Did that one just come out? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the innards aren't conducting electricity, so... let's take a look. Son of a bitch, that was it. That was it. That was the solution. Now I just need to wait for it to go into the core. Is it going in? I can't tell. How do I tell if it's gone in? How do I tell if it's gone in? I can't figure that out. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh god, I'm just left in the dark. Okay. Okay. So this is the core. There it is! There's the module! I guess I was wrong. Looks like not all the body conducts electricity. Okay. Thank you for your help on that Angie. I much appreciated. To think I was able to figure out the quantum puzzle, but not that. The duality of streamer intelligence. Okay. Now, what did the Nomai do here? So that's the orbit of the orbital probe cannon. How's the sun? Oh, it's dark. I spent way too long on that. Alright, I need to read as much as I can. Okay, that's a zoom out. That's the trajectory it was going. Oh, hello. What is happening? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,300,000, 10,000. Deep space anomaly matching all criteria for the Eye of the Universe. Okay. Okay. So, they did find it. Well, I spent too long on that, but you know what? Now that I know the solution and how to do it, I can figure it out for next time. I just wish I figured it out sooner. But you know what? That is what it is. Retrieving data, visualizing current trajectory. So they did, so yeah, turns out they got it right. Alright, what's over here? What is this? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. And that's it. That's the coordinates. Alright. Ash Twin Projection Stone.
The council is judged that you posted cringe. Why don't you post anything hilarious, like memes about the Queen of England?
I have exciting news. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared. She'll be finished soon. Are you ready for the orbital probe cannon? We are. The statue here is in the probe tracking module, ready for the record data. On the other appendage, I'm worried about the cannon's structural integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the eye to the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay. Ah, shit! No! There's one more! No! No! Ah! Alright, well, we got the ship's log. We got the ship's log updated, so that's a plus in my book. Whew! Okay. Yeah, if only I didn't spend too long trying to figure out that core. It takes some people a while, different people, to get stuck on different puzzles, and it's always entertaining to see who gets what and how ridiculously long it takes them to do other things. Because you said that the quantum puzzles gave some people trouble, and apparently I was able to get it more quickly, and yet here I am, bumbling around thinking like, no, I can't go near the jellyfish. Turns out I could. Alright, let's take a look at our log. Yeah. Okay. The orbital probe cannon launched millions of probes. The 9.3 millionth probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. A lot of people get very frustrated with the quantum puzzle you were in, especially since you have completely started over every time you don't finish it in 23 minutes. Wow. Okay. Well, that's this whole web of the puzzle figured out. Yeah. Okay. Well, we still have the Black Hole Forge, the vessel, Sun Station, Ash Twin Project, and all this quantum stuff to figure out. Oh, and the Sun Station, right. Ash Twin Project, High Energy Lab. The vessel I can't really do anything for because it's... like, I can't get to the vessel, right? Because, like, unless I have a signal of some kind... My scout. I could send my scout in there and then track the signal with that to where the vessel is in that seed. Well, looks like my adventures in Dark Bramble aren't going to be done yet. We still have the quantum stuff, but I don't know how to get onto that quantum moon. And the lake bed cave. The lake bed cave is probably my closest thing that I can even attempt. But what else can I do, actually? Sun Station, the Black Hole Forge, which I can't... Crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to the Ash Twin. And I can't go to the Forge because of the messed up elevators there. So unless it ends up in the White Hole Station, or near the White Hole Station, I can't do anything about that. And the subsurface energy reading on the interloper. I was completely off base about where Dark Bramble led me. So turns out it's the interloper. The interloper is still a mystery. Because there are still some quantum shards. Wonder if I can do anything with the lake bed cave. This is gonna be my last run for the day, I also should say. Alright, I'm gonna try on Ember Twin to get to that lake bed cave. Okay. If I make it there before the sand starts falling, then hopefully that should do it. And the lake bed cave was... near where I met the other astronaut. So where was that again? Let me take a look. That's the warp pad. That's sand. There it is. Alright, the lake bed cave. Let's park my ship next to his, or theirs. I have a light bulb. I have a light bulb voice. Actually, you have a very nice voice to listen to overall, but you get this happy tone when you discover things. It makes me... Well, I appreciate the compliment. I've been told a lot of times that I have a very dulcet voice to listen to. Dulcet, you know, meaning like relaxing. So I appreciate the compliment about the light bulb voice. If there's anything that I can pride myself on, it's my ability to make goofy mouth noises. Okay, so lake bed cave. Is that just straight up bottomless or something? I don't know, the shade's being weird. Ah, there it is. There's the stairs. Okay. In here. Well, nope, that's not gonna happen. Sand's rising. Cave shards in there. So that lower cave is clearly what I need to go down if I wanted to do this. So, with that in mind, I can't really do anything about that because the sand's going up. I think my best bet right now is leave the lake bed for another time. And as for the sun station, that might be it. That might be what I could look at, because the Ash Twin project, you know, involves the sun station to an extent. So maybe that's what I need to do. Because yeah, once that sand starts going up, I can't go into that cave. I did before, and I got crushed to death, which was an interesting experience. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they missed opportunities to have achievements that are named after the many ways that you can die in this game. Calais is missing. Yeah. Yeah. So, the lake bed cave is what I need to explore for that. Good to know. Alright, 50% remaining fuel. Gotta head back to my ship. Now, I wonder, do I have any new dialogue with the guy over here? There is an achievement for eating too many burnt marshmallows. Goodness, it's you. Well, I have a question. Adelrock's main crater. Quantum moon, suns. Writing about the sun station. Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct, and hot inside, I can only imagine. Travel back and forth to the sun station and the Hourglass twins when the slightest slip-up could have meant a fiery death. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I mean, I don't know what constitutes a burnt marshmallow, but I'm gonna try. Wait, carcinogens. Carcinogens? Is that the achievement? Because I just took a look at that. Because I just saw it pop up. I'm gonna have to look up the definition of that. I don't know what that word means. Okay. Now, I should mention, I did spot this red dot that I apparently could lock onto. I never did it, but I could lock onto it, and I fear that that may be a roaming anglerfish. Just randomly stating that. I don't know if it is an anglerfish. I'm not checking. All right. So now that enough sand has fallen... Yeah, that's it. Congratulations on your achievement. Yeah, I achieved the goal of eating a little, like, too many marshmallows that are burnt to a crisp. It'd be like the equivalent of there being an achievement for eating too many well-done burgers. There we go. Good landing. Okay. Now, I remember someone telling me that all of these towers are correspondent to a particular planet and how you warp to them. The issue is, I don't know how to warp to the sun station from here. It's kind of a difficult thing to figure out. Because I know from the high energy lab that each tower corresponds to a different planet to warp to. The problem is that stepping onto the warp pad yields nothing. Or onto the black hole cores, rather. Okay, so these are probably the the hourglass twin towers, since they're right next to each other. This tower I don't know offhand. Gonna have to wait on how to getting into these towers. Okay, and I can't be near that. Wait for that to go away. Perfect. All right, cool. Now, let's take a look over here. This is where yeah, I can't enter there. That's the tower for the Ash Twins. Please, stop, stop, stop! Ah! Stop! I was moving too quickly. Holy shit. I was going a little too fast and a little too high. Holy hell. Alright. Now this tower's open. I'm gonna have to refuel my ship. Or my jetpack, rather. Okay, this I think is the one for Timber Hearth. So, I can't... So, no need to warp back there. And I say it might be Timber Hearth because of the, my ship just got dragged by the sand back onto Ember Twin. God damn it. I just noticed the meter count and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. That doesn't look right at all.
Oh god, I can't even imagine the damage that's been done to it. Ugh. Alright, so which tower is this one for? Oh god, come on, come on. What? I was just made dizzy. First delivery. This might be... This might be the tower for Giant's Deep. I think. That, because it was just talking about the construction. I haven't seen that yet. Okay. So that might be Giant's Deep's tower. Okay, drag me up here. No. Alright, what's up this way? Yeah, like, I just noticed, I just noticed, like, 500 meters? Wait, that shouldn't be right. It shouldn't be that far. I left it on top of the tower. Oh. Like, I left it on top of one of these towers, and then the sand dragged it back up because the sand only goes one way. Alright. Well... How am I meant to get to the sun station then? Because I imagine this is my only way to get to the sun station. Yeah. There's a bunch of cacti, a gravity thing that takes you up. problem is, I don't know how I can get past those cacti. I can't... I don't know how to get in there. Like, unless I navigate this, but I don't know how the fuck I'm meant to do that. Oh, need to move. Wait, unless... Is there a way from the bottom? God, my ship's probably really damaged from the, from all that sand hitting it at once. The sand is really heavy, and it can hurt if you pack it on enough. Just ask Gaara from Naruto. Okay, so there's no bottom route. So how the hell am I supposed to... Because there's no way of getting over there. Because the glass is open. Okay, there's me. You know what? If I only have 3 minutes of oxygen left... But I have too little fuel. There are 2 ways to solve the Sun Station puzzle. I like to call them the correct way and the insane way, although technically there are variations of the same solution. I know of the insane way. That's just landing directly on the Sun Station, which I've been told is has a method and an achievement attached to it. I'm not bold enough to attempt it myself. Well, I have too little oxygen. I mean, I could go back to the other tower to get more oxygen, but that's not going to solve my fuel problem. My fuel problem needs to be solved another way. I need to go back to Ember Twin and get my ship back. But, since I'm now a bit landlocked... I would say that flying is even more insane solution. Is the even more insane? Yeah. Well, I mean, you are basically you're guaranteed to probably get some punctures in your suit. And because I have no method of destroying the cacti, I am basically up shit creek without a paddle here. Or no, I'm not up shit creek, more like wading through shit creek. And the paddle's just... like I'm having a paddle with my hands. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing in terms of how to get up there. I'd like to get up there, I just don't know how. Because that door is destroyed from the other side. Yeah. Well, I'm suffocating. But you know what? At the very least, I have another lead on some nice information outside of just the simple core of Giants Deep. So we did a lot today, actually. We got some good information on some things. Finally met Feldspar. Got through Dark Bramble, but it looks like I'll have to go through again. And yeah, got a lot figured out. Some solutions coming more quickly than others, but we did. We went through it all. Yeah. Well, with that said, thank you all for bearing with me in my ramblings and talking to myself on these solutions. I really appreciate you guys coming around. This game's fun. I'm enjoying going through this. And flying the ship is more insane. The insane variation of the correct way is flying through the cacti. There's a safe way to do it. You'll figure it out next time. Okay, good to know. Alright, so yeah, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now. Because I am tired and it's been almost 3 hours. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining me on this one. For future streams, I'll just make sure to let you all know on Twitter. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for sharing your evening with us. Yeah, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. If you want to see more, just be sure to follow here on Twitch and check out my Twitter, because I normally share when I'm going live on there. I also archive my VODs on YouTube, which is also linked here on my Twitch. So if you want to see the previous streams of this game that I've done, from like start up till now, they're on YouTube for you to watch. And my other VODs, I've been consisting mostly of the Yakuza series, alongside miscellaneous roguelikes. I'm actually also in the middle of doing another playthrough of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So I'd like to say I'm a variety streamer. Yeah, I'd like to say I'm a variety streamer. I do have a particular type of game I like to go for, but I try to keep things varied up a little bit. And I'd say this game definitely is outside of what I normally do, but I mean that in a good way. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming by, and take care of yourselves. Seriously, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye.